Every morning is a sacred invitation. The sun rises not merely to light the world, but to awaken your soul to the infinite possibilities that lie before you. As you open your eyes, know this: the universe is conspiring in your favor. Today is a fresh canvas, and you hold the brush. Wealth and happiness are not distant dreams. They are energies ready to flow into your life, and your morning rituals determine their direction. Begin your day with gratitude. Before your feet touch the floor, lift your heart in thanksgiving. Speak aloud the blessings already in your life. As you give thanks, you align yourself with the current of abundance. Gratitude is a magnet, drawing prosperity and joy effortlessly to you. Next, speak words of affirmation. Declare clearly who you are and what you are destined to receive. I am worthy of wealth. I am open to joy. I am guided by divine intelligence. These words are seeds planted in the fertile soil of your mind. Speak them with confidence and watch them grow into tangible experiences. Move your body to awaken energy. Whether through gentle stretches, a brisk walk, or mindful movement, allow your physical vessel to vibrate with vitality. Energy flows where attention goes. As you nurture your body, you cultivate a fertile field for wealth and happiness to root themselves. Spend a few moments in visualization. See yourself living a life of ease, joy, and abundance. Imagine doors opening, opportunities manifesting, and harmonious relationships flourishing. The universe responds to your inner vision. When your mind pictures success clearly, the external world aligns itself accordingly. Another powerful morning ritual is to release worry and doubt. Speak to yourself, "All is well. I release fear and I trust in the divine order of my life." Let go of yesterday's burdens. By emptying your mind of resistance, you make space for miracles to enter. Finally, dedicate time to service and giving. Generosity, no matter how small, sends ripples of abundance outward. When you give freely, without expectation, you tap into the eternal law of circulation. Wealth returns to you multiplied, and happiness expands as your heart opens to others. Remember, wealth and happiness are not achieved through struggle. They are claimed through alignment with higher truths. Your morning rituals are the keys. Each sunrise invites you to step into the life you were meant to live. Seize it with joy, speak it with faith, and walk in the certainty that abundance is already yours. The moment you awaken each morning, the first thoughts that rise in your mind set the tone for the entire day. Imagine that your mind is a garden, and the seeds you plant in those first moments determine the harvest you will receive. Gratitude is the most powerful seed you can sow, for it opens the channels of abundance and invites the blessings of life to flow effortlessly to you. Begin your day by quietly giving thanks for the simple yet profound gifts that surround you: the air in your lungs, the roof above your head, the beating of your heart, and the opportunity to live another day. When you acknowledge these blessings, you declare to the universe that you are ready to receive more, that your heart is open to the limitless supply that is always present. Gratitude is not a casual feeling, but a deliberate choice, a conscious act of the mind and spirit. As you focus on what you already possess, your attention shifts from lack to plenty, from limitation to possibility. Speak your thanks aloud and notice how your energy lifts. Words have a vibrational power that cannot be measured by the ordinary mind. When you say, "Thank you for the prosperity in my life," you are not merely expressing a polite sentiment. You are creating a magnetic force that draws circumstances, people, and opportunities aligned with that prosperity toward you. The universe responds to your inner attitude. It is a mirror, reflecting back what you believe and cherish. Do not wait for great fortunes or monumental achievements to feel grateful. Begin with the smallest joys, the unnoticed gifts that often pass by in the rush of daily life. The warmth of sunlight upon your face, the sound of birds singing, the presence of a loved one, or even the simple pleasure of a cup of tea. These are all expressions of the abundant universe, and acknowledging them cultivates a fertile field in which greater blessings can take root. Each expression of gratitude expands your awareness, heightens your vibration, and aligns your consciousness with the infinite source of all good. When you consistently practice this morning ritual, you begin to notice a transformation within yourself and in the world around you. Situations that once seemed challenging appear filled with opportunity. Relationships deepen and flourish as your appreciative heart touches others. Prosperity flows to you with ease, not because you struggle for it, but because your mind has attuned itself to the frequency of abundance. In this way, gratitude becomes the key that unlocks doors to both happiness and wealth. A gentle yet unyielding force that guides your day, shapes your experiences, and draws the life you desire toward you with effortless grace. As the morning light filters through your window, let your first conscious act be the declaration of your own worth and divine potential. Affirmations are not merely words spoken. They are powerful vibrations sent out into the universe, shaping the circumstances of your day, your life, and your destiny. When you speak with clarity, conviction, and faith, you align yourself with the invisible currents of abundance that are constantly at work. These currents respond to your consciousness, and when you use affirmations, you direct them toward the fulfillment of your highest desires. Begin by declaring who you are and what you are ready to receive. Say, "I am worthy of wealth. I am open to happiness. I am guided by divine intelligence." Repeat these words slowly, allowing them to sink deep into your mind and spirit. Do not allow doubt or hesitation to creep in, for the mind cannot act upon a message it does not fully accept. Speak as if what you declare is already true, for in the law of the universe, the spoken word holds the power to manifest reality. Each affirmation plants a seed in your subconscious, a seed that will grow and flourish in perfect timing. Affirmations work because they bypass the critical mind and speak directly to the receptive part of your consciousness. When you declare, I am prosperous in all areas of my life, you are sending a clear signal to the universal intelligence that you are ready for abundance. The universe does not question your desire, it responds to the certainty and clarity of your inner declaration. As you repeat these affirmations each morning, they become imprinted upon your mind, reshaping your beliefs, altering your habits, and opening doors that were previously unseen. Do not underestimate the subtle power of your spoken words. The language you use each morning sets the tone for how you perceive the day and how the day responds to you. Positive, faith-filled declarations attract opportunities, harmonious relationships, and material blessings. They guide your thoughts away from fear, lack, and limitation, replacing them with certainty, courage, and expectation of good. The more specific your affirmations, the more vividly the universe can respond. Speak of prosperity, joy, health, and success with precise intention, and watch as life arranges itself in alignment with your spoken truth. Finally, understand that affirmations are most potent when combined with feeling. Do not merely recite the words, experience them as reality. Feel the joy of success, the peace of security, the excitement of opportunities unfolding before you. Emotion is the fuel that ignites your affirmations, giving them life and motion. As you commit to this morning ritual, you will notice a profound shift. Your mind becomes a fertile field for abundance, your energy aligns with happiness, and your life begins to mirror the beauty and prosperity you have declared each morning. As you rise each morning, remember that your body is the temple through which life and abundance flow. The energy within you is alive, potent, and responsive. When you awaken with conscious movement, you invite vitality, clarity, and prosperity into your day. The body, when cared for and energized, becomes a magnet for opportunities, joy, and success. Every deliberate motion you take in the morning is a declaration to the universe that you are ready to receive the blessings already in circulation, and that you honor the life force within you. Movement is more than physical exercise, it is a spiritual practice. Gentle stretching, mindful breathing, or even a brisk walk outdoors awakens your senses and aligns your energy with the rhythm of the universe. As your muscles stretch and your lungs expand, you release stagnant energy and open the channels through which abundance can flow. Feel each part of your body come alive, vibrating with life and possibility. With every step, every stretch, every deep breath, you send a signal to the world you are ready, alert, and receptive to the wealth and happiness that the universe has prepared for you. Consider the simple act of walking with awareness. As you move, visualize the energy of prosperity and joy circulating through your body, from the tips of your fingers to the soles of your feet. With each motion, feel yourself shedding old limitations, fatigue, or resistance that may have accumulated. Your body is not merely a vessel, it is an active partner in creating your reality. When your body is vibrant, your mind is sharp, and your spirit is free, you attract opportunities with ease and grace. Morning movement also attunes you to the natural laws of harmony and flow. Just as rivers move without obstruction, your energy, when awakened, navigates life with fluidity and ease. Wealth and happiness are drawn to motion. They respond to the life force that radiates from a body and vitality. By engaging your body in these daily rituals, you cultivate not only strength and health, but also the inner magnetism that draws success effortlessly into your life. Furthermore, movement clears the mind, allowing creativity and inspiration to rise. As you stretch or walk, ideas flow more freely, solutions appear with clarity, and opportunities that were once hidden become visible. The body and mind are deeply connected. When one is nourished, the other flourishes. By dedicating even a few minutes each morning to mindful movement, you establish a foundation of energy and optimism that carries through every action, decision, and encounter of your day. Ultimately, physical vitality is not a pursuit of mere fitness, it is an expression of alignment with the divine order of life. Your body, energized and awakened, becomes a conduit for wealth, happiness, and fulfillment. As you honor your physical self each morning, you are telling the universe that you are ready to receive, ready to act, and ready to live in full abundance. The mind is a creative workshop, and each morning you have the sacred opportunity to design the life you wish to live. Visualization is the art of seeing your desires as already accomplished, of picturing clearly in your mind's eye the reality you wish to manifest. It is more than daydreaming, it is a deliberate and powerful act of creation. When you rise each morning, take a few moments to close your eyes, breathe deeply, and imagine yourself walking in the life you long for. See yourself surrounded by abundance, joy, and the fulfillment of every worthy desire. The more vivid and detailed the picture, the more real it becomes to the universe, and the more easily it manifests in your external world. Picture your success not as a distant dream, but as a living reality. Feel the emotions that come with it: joy, confidence, peace, and satisfaction. Imagine the opportunities opening before you, the harmonious relationships you cherish, the wealth flowing into your life effortlessly. Sense the environment, the sounds, the smells, the textures of this reality. When your mind fully embraces the feeling of accomplishment, the universe responds to that frequency. Energy moves to match your vision, aligning people, circumstances, and events in perfect harmony with what you have imagined. Visualization works because the universe does not distinguish between what is real and what is vividly imagined. It responds to the clarity and intensity of your inner vision. When you see yourself achieving your goals, your subconscious mind accepts this as truth, and your conscious actions naturally follow the path that leads to their manifestation. Doubt has no place here. Your mental picture must be filled with certainty, faith, and expectation. Each morning, as you visualize, you plant seeds in the fertile soil of your consciousness. These seeds grow steadily, nourished by belief, focus, and persistent attention. It is not enough to see only material gain. Include happiness, peace, and harmony in your visualization. See yourself moving through life with ease, experiencing joy in work, relationships, and personal growth. Wealth and happiness are inseparable when cultivated together. By picturing the life you desire in its entirety, rich not only in possessions but in experiences, love, and contentment, you invite a holistic form of abundance into your reality. As you practice this morning ritual consistently, you will begin to notice subtle yet profound shifts. Doors that were once closed begin to open. Opportunities that seemed hidden come into view. Your intuition sharpens, guiding you toward actions that support your vision. The more time you dedicate to this sacred practice, the stronger its power becomes, until eventually the life you imagined is no longer a vision but a living, breathing reality. Remember, visualization is the language of creation. It speaks directly to the infinite intelligence that governs the universe. Each morning, when you see clearly, feel deeply, and believe unwaveringly, you set in motion the forces that bring your dreams into tangible manifestation. Your inner vision is the blueprint of your outer world, and the power to create wealth and happiness begins with the images you hold in your mind. Each morning offers a fresh beginning, a clean slate upon which you may inscribe the day you desire. Yet, too often, worry and doubt cling to the mind like shadows, dimming the light of your potential. To receive the blessings of wealth, happiness, and peace, it is essential to release these burdens and step into the day with trust and confidence. Worry is a misuse of imagination. It projects problems before they exist and binds your energy to lack. Doubt is a refusal to believe in the invisible guidance that surrounds you. By consciously letting go of these mental chains each morning, you create space for divine solutions, unexpected opportunities, and effortless prosperity to enter your life. Begin with a deep breath and a quiet declaration, all is well. I release fear. I trust in the divine order of my life. Say it slowly, feeling each word as a living force dissolving the tension within. Imagine each worry, each anxious thought, like a leaf floating down a river, drifting away from you. You are not abandoning responsibility or avoiding action. You are choosing faith over fear, clarity over confusion, and alignment over resistance. By surrendering the unseen outcomes to the wisdom of the universe, you free yourself to act from a place of power rather than panic. Understand that doubt is merely a voice of the past attempting to dictate the present. It is the residue of old experiences, negative influences, or limiting beliefs that no longer serve you. The moment you recognize it, you have the power to release it. Affirm that you are guided, protected, and provided for. Trust that the universe responds to your alignment, not your fretting. Each time you surrender worry, you strengthen the invisible threads that weave your desires into reality. Fear cannot coexist with faith. When you choose one, the other dissolves naturally. Release also requires action through thought and speech. Speak positively to yourself about the day ahead. Replace, I don't know how this will work, with, I know all things are working together for my highest good. Your words are more than expressions. They are creative forces that shape your experience. By intentionally choosing language that reflects trust, confidence, and expectation, you reinforce your alignment with abundance. As you practice this morning ritual daily, you will notice a profound shift. Situations that once provoked anxiety are met with calm discernment. As you practice this morning ritual consistently, you will begin to notice subtle yet profound shifts. Doors that were once closed begin to open. Opportunities that seemed hidden come into view. Your intuition sharpens, guiding you toward actions that support your vision. The more time you dedicate to this sacred practice, the stronger its power becomes, until eventually the life you imagined is no longer a vision but a living, breathing reality. Remember, visualization is the language of creation. It speaks directly to the infinite intelligence that governs the universe. Each morning, when you see clearly, feel deeply, and believe unwaveringly, you set in motion the forces that bring your dreams into tangible manifestation. Your inner vision is the blueprint of your outer world, and the power to create wealth and happiness begins with the images you hold in your mind. Each morning offers a fresh beginning, a clean slate upon which you may inscribe the day you desire. Yet, too often, worry and doubt cling to the mind like shadows, dimming the light of your potential. To receive the blessings of wealth, happiness, and peace, it is essential to release these burdens and step into the day with trust and confidence. Worry is a misuse of imagination. It projects problems before they exist and binds your energy to lack. Doubt is a refusal to believe in the invisible guidance that surrounds you. By consciously letting go of these mental chains each morning, you create space for divine solutions, unexpected opportunities, and effortless prosperity to enter your life. Begin with a deep breath and a quiet declaration, all is well. I release fear. I trust in the divine order of my life. Say it slowly, feeling each word as a living force dissolving the tension within. Imagine each worry, each anxious thought, like a leaf floating down a river, drifting away from you. You are not abandoning responsibility or avoiding action. You are choosing faith over fear, clarity over confusion, and alignment over resistance. By surrendering the unseen outcomes to the wisdom of the universe, you free yourself to act from a place of power rather than panic. Understand that doubt is merely a voice of the past attempting to dictate the present. It is the residue of old experiences, negative influences, or limiting beliefs that no longer serve you. The moment you recognize it, you have the power to release it. Affirm that you are guided, protected, and provided for. Trust that the universe responds to your alignment, not your fretting. Each time you surrender worry, you strengthen the invisible threads that weave your desires into reality. Fear cannot coexist with faith. When you choose one, the other dissolves naturally. Release also requires action through thought and speech. Speak positively to yourself about the day ahead. Replace, "I don't know how this will work," with, "I know all things are working together for my highest good." Your words are more than expressions. They are creative forces that shape your experience. By intentionally choosing language that reflects trust, confidence, and expectation, you reinforce your alignment with abundance. As you practice this morning ritual daily, you will notice a profound shift. Situations that once provoked anxiety are met with calm discernment. Challenges transform into opportunities for growth and learning. Your mind becomes a fertile field, ready to receive blessings, and your heart opens to joy in every circumstance. Releasing worry and doubt is not a one-time act. It is a continuous practice that sets the tone for a life lived in harmony, prosperity, and happiness. Remember, you are always supported by an invisible intelligence that governs the universe with perfect wisdom. Each morning, as you consciously let go of fear, you invite the miraculous into your life. Wealth and happiness are natural responses to trust, and the act of releasing worry is the key that unlocks the door to a life of effortless abundance. True abundance is never confined to the self. The universe operates in a flow, a circulation of energy in which giving and receiving are inseparable. Each morning presents an opportunity to tune into this law of flow by embracing service and generosity. When you give freely, without expectation, you are sending a message to the universe that you trust in the limitless supply of life. Your acts of kindness, no matter how small, ripple outward, returning to you multiplied in ways that often exceed your imagination. Wealth and happiness are attracted to hearts that are open, willing to share, and aligned with the higher good. Service begins with awareness. Look around you and recognize the needs that exist, whether in the lives of others or in your own community. A gentle word of encouragement, a thoughtful gesture, or a practical act to help carries energy that is far greater than its appearance. When you choose to uplift others, you are simultaneously elevating yourself. Giving does not diminish your abundance. It activates the universal law of reciprocity, allowing prosperity to flow into your life in both expected and unexpected ways. Each morning, dedicate a moment to envision the ways in which you can be of service, and make a conscious choice to act upon at least one of them during the day. Generosity is also a mental and spiritual practice. Beyond material gifts, consider giving your attention, your love, your patience, and your encouragement. The act of giving with a joyful and grateful heart opens channels that wealth alone cannot. When you bless others, you send a vibration into the universe that attracts corresponding blessings to your own life. Notice how your energy shifts when you focus on giving rather than receiving. A heart that delights in